Well, there's been a lot of speculation recently in various media that Zwelinzima Vavi, the General Secretary of COSATU, dismissed by the Central Executive Committee, and the National Union of Metal Workers, Numsa, are in the process of traipsing around the country trying to organise an alternative federation to COSATU, even an alternative workers' party. This is, I think, speculation. But to find out, we have with us here in the studio today Zwelinzima Vavi, the man himself. Welcome, Zweli.
Hi, Terry.
So, what's the truth about this? Are you starting another federation?
You will recall that the unions, the 9 unions who have been mobilizing around the call for a specialist Congress of COSATU, convened a press conference, I think it was around the 7th of March. And they announced that they are now deciding that they will no longer be engaged in a fruitless exercise of boardroom battles that takes the workers' struggles nowhere, but they will be mobilizing workers on the ground around their grievances.
But the grievances surely should come to a national congress.
Well, amongst them, yes, but that's not the main grievance of workers. The main grievance of workers is low pay, is casualization, is crisis of unemployment, poverty, and inequalities, crisis of corruption inside the unions and in society in general. And those are the issues workers want us to talk about.
Don't you need a united union movement in order to fight for those?
I'm trying to ask a question.
Yes.
So I attended a provincial subjoint council meeting of these unions in KwaZulu-Natal, and I made a public pronouncement that I will join such a campaign based on the worker issues. So that's what we have been doing. We've been into KwaZulu-Natal. Today we are here in the Western Cape. Tomorrow we will have all manner of consultations further. On Saturday we're going to meet with the members of SAMU mobilizing around also a fair process to get into the bottom of the allegations that have emerged about 148 million rands of the union disappearing from their accounts. And on Sunday we're in Bloemfontein, on Monday we're in Nelson Mandela Bay, on Tuesday we're in Bishop, we're everywhere. That's what we're doing now.
But the object there, it is said, is because you are marshalling for an alternative federation.
No, those are the paranoid minds. Those are people who are scared that, there's something happening. It's a phenomenon that has been happening. People think that when you get purged, you should go home and cry and mourn and be miserable, and so that they can get their satisfaction. No, we're not going to give them that. Workers are crying out for a independent, militant, fighting, democratic, worker-controlled organization that can respond to the challenges that they are facing as the workers, and that's what we are doing on the ground.
But that's what the COSATU Constitution, the way I read it, stands for.
Unfortunately, that's what is written in the preamble of the Constitution, but the leadership, who in my view have turned against that preamble, have now succeeded to turn COSATU into a toothless dog, sweetheart federation that is very loved in the corrupt headquarters or corruption headquarters.